So hiya folks, bit of an update. Got some newcomers, what I've bought. Went for a shopping trip, some compulsive buys. Managed to score some dust, rock dust that is, which I'm quite pleased about that, and give that a go. And there's some mushrooms, real mushrooms and cast mushrooms. The mushroom art, it finished itself. And I'm just sitting here and I'll just show you my poor little apple tree. Look at that, it's just weighed down with fruit. I think I'll have to tie that up. See how we go. But anyway, have a look through. And I'd like to thank, by the way, I'd like to thank the new people who've subscribed. I don't do like emails to everyone because, well, I don't. But thank you very much for subscribing, guys. Obviously, if you comment, and I'll always reply to your comments and say hello, even, you know what I mean. And that's about it, I think. Have a look, tell me what you think. Oh, if you see Captain Kirk, tell him to set phasers to kill next time, not just to stun. Here we go, look. California Wonder Peppers, a lot of rain, nice and warm. This fella's eating his way into the top of that one. He's going to come to a very sticky end. Now, as some of you might know, I've had quite a few problems with these guys. We've had rain now for about 7 days, it's just brightening up today. And these guys are out in force all over the place. We've wiped some more of my lettuce out, so I think I've got a solution with a little bit of help from my friends. And more slug damage, although these look like, I don't think that'll do much, but others might. That's even with the slug pellets down, but it's just sort of rained constantly. If it weren't heavy raining, it was drizzle for about 7 days, as I said. So a lot of things have got sort of hammered and stopped growing, but next week it should pick up. Hopefully we'll get some nicer weather. Hopefully not too humid. That's a grapevine. Here where I've chopped it back a little bit, kept it trimmed. That's that bunch of grapes, the same one. Now these are red grapes, you can see it does quite well, this. I can get here. But where I cut it off, the grapes seem to be a better bunch. This hasn't been trimmed back, the actual vine. But that one I trimmed back, and it seems to have put a lot more life into actual fruit, you know. Corn, been a bit of a hit and miss this year. I usually plant them into ground and they do okay, but every time I've planted straight into ground this year, they've just been, well, pathetic. I got 4 out of last planting in ground, same seeds as them, except I planted them in pots and then transplanted them into ground. Now I like corn, and there's not much there really. There's probably 20 plants. I would like to have had a lot more, but we'll get some. This is that little bed I planted out of the week. It wants some weeding, but I left some at volunteers just to see what they turned out to be. Now, obviously that's some sort of squash, or cucumber, or zucchini, or even a melon. But a lot of stuff that look like melons, or that look like squash when it first come up, is actually borage. Now this is how well this stuff self-seeds. This is out of my compost, and every other plant's a borage plant. I've got to weed this out. Well, apart from tomatoes, there's hundreds of tomatoes in there as well. So I've got to get this good weed through. But it hasn't been really nice for weeding the last few days. But they're coming on alright. Slugs ain't got them. Them are little purple tomatoes. I've got another one in a pot over there at the back, which they're all fruiting up now. A lot of flowers on them. In the bee, having a rest on the borage. Well, did a little bit of shopping today, and a bit of seed saving, and the accidental mushroom art finished itself. Managed to finish that using some bits and pieces. Quite like it, but just a bit of fun. Yes, so I went out and did a bit of shopping. As my lettuce have been eaten by slugs, I bought myself a pack of red lettuce, so I've got 12 there. They're not all gone, but and with weather last week it slowed everything right down. Saved a few, oh there's a beetle. Saved a few seeds, which these are rocket seeds. Is that your Paul? Oh, it's Ringo. Oh, it's a beetle. And compulsive buys. This is a sweet pepper, a mild pepper, sorry, although it's a small one, called something point. It's like something to do with point on like on a witch's hat set. I don't exactly know what that one is, to translate it. And this one's a hot one, fire kisses, fire cushion, and that's a hot one. And what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to overwinter these and try and propagate them, save some seeds. It doesn't say it's an F1, so I'll definitely save some seeds off them. So I've always got them 10 francs each. And I found some sorrel. Now, buyer beware, because when I got it home I noticed it's full of green fly. Although they're getting predated at the minute by hoverflies. Which is quite good. But still, it's going to get a dose from the little yellow water sprayer, and I should kill them with the neem oil. So, but it's a bit of a bugger. And I also managed to find some rock dust, product natural. Now it says calc enricher, but it's crushed rock, so it's rock dust. It says this 8 kilogram bag will do 80 square metres, which would be good, and I'll see how that goes. Talking of mushrooms, I bought these. These are the brown button variety that grow in compost. Now, the asparagus bed's got lots and lots of compost in it, and the mushrooms grow naturally. Obviously they drop the spores and take over, sort of thing, into the compost, and the mycelium spreads and all that funky stuff happens. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to place these in one pot so I get good colonisation, and hopefully I'll get some mushrooms eventually. It's quite shaded, well, it's full sun, but it'll be shaded because of the asparagus. So I'm wondering if they might come. I might try another spot as well. This one's running already, or trying to. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them down like that onto the soil, and hopefully it'll do its job, and maybe we'll get some mushrooms. So as you can see, this is all wood chips and compost. There's loads and loads of good stuff in here, and all I'm going to do is try and inoculate it by placing them like that. You're getting a bit of shade here. It might be a little bit sunny, but I'm going to try it here, and I'll try it somewhere else. But I'm going to put them all around like that, and hopefully they'll inoculate, because they're dropping spores. You can see some spores. They'll inoculate here, and I'll get some mushrooms. And I've just noticed I've got some other mushrooms growing in between the pat squash, so I'm going to put some in there as well. And that's about that. At least I can control this area. My neighbours are thinking, look, the crazy Englishman. He's talking to the mushrooms now. Call them in white coats.